Happening. It's happening. It's happening. Is it going live? Who's ready? Who is ready? I know Tyler's ready. I know Tyler's ready. Who's ready? Tyler's got the pizza and chips ready. I got some chips too. Just some Lay's. Some stacks. They're the ones I usually feed the squirrel, but tonight I'm eating the Lay's. So I gotta pull up the WWE stream here. Tyler, so this is the thing. I have not watched Raw or SmackDown in 2 years. So I don't even know who's on what. So this is really going to be kind of a refresher for me. Kind of get me back into what's what. Over the year, I've just picked up a few of the pay-per-views. So I haven't really watched the weekly episodes. I catch the recaps on YouTube, but I don't really pay attention enough to it to be able to tell who's on what show. So I got to do the game here with the glasses. I got to see which is which. See, that gives the reflection from my screen is so annoying to me that I just can't do it. I can read better, but that reflection, that glare, kills me. I did not get a haircut. Not for a little while. Maybe it's just the lighting is a little different. It's darker outside than I'm not usually on this late. This is, other than Sunday night for WrestleMania, I don't usually go on this late. So this is going to be a real test for me because I usually go to sleep around 10, between 10 and 11, because I get up at 6. And I try to make sure that I'm at rest for 7 to 8 hours. I may not be sleeping the entire time, but I am at least at rest. Okay, so I just got a little blip here on the WWE. Now, I think at first it's going to be too loud, Tyler, so be ready to tell me. Because obviously, you need to be able to hear me. But if people are interested in also hearing the show, then we're going to do that. And then also another concern I have are commercials. So like I may have to do some quick maneuvering with commercials. So what's going on here? It should be playing. Tyler, I have some movie updates for you too. I saw a couple of movies that you recommended. Why isn't it? Let me... Okay, I can't see chat for a second while I do this.
On Sky Sports Golf.
Here we go. All right. So how loud is that right now compared with me talking and with that? Because it seems loud to me.
This program contains flashing images.
So I may have to turn that down. Hold on.
The following program is a post-watershed production. It will contain scenes and storylines not suitable for children, and some of the content may also be unacceptable to other viewers. This program also contains strobe lighting effects.
Signature poses. Ladder matches. Extreme rules.
So I'm just waiting on you, Tyler. Give me an update on the sound.
Sponsored by Mattel WWE action figures.
All right. So I have it down a few notches. And I thought I had Nightbot figured out, but I don't see Nightbot, so I'll have to figure that out.
It only happens once a year.
So how is that sounding?
Superstar shakeup on Monday Night Raw.
See, I hear this music and the first thing I think of is copyright strike. Copyright strike. Copyright strike.
Please welcome Stephanie.
I gotta tell you, I love Stephanie McMahon. I love her.
Less than welcoming response from the Montreal faithful.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it right here.
What's going on with that?
Keep me posted though. And then I may have to hit the mute during commercials. If it's like actual national commercials, because this streaming site I'm on, I don't know if it cuts the commercials or if it just plays them.
Both Raw and SmackDown. And this is one of the people, the one person that can
Stephanie
change.
McMahon is
Gentlemen, welcome
just,
to Monday Night Raw.
she's just beautiful. She's just beautiful.
Superstar shakeup, and please, everyone,
So I got to admit, I'm a little excited.
and give a standing ovation as only Montreal can.
She wants the big
The
O.
one and only, the best in the world.
Bret Hart?
My brother.
No.
Shane
Ah. Wow.
Montreal on this one.
You are ridiculous, Renee.
Ah.
This is the best in the world. The
Yeah,
best
maybe.
in the world, Renee.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Stephanie and Shane kick
So you know what? I can't even see like
here tonight on Monday Night Raw. This is a critical night in the lives of
the chat is not showing up on my phone at all.
tag teams.
Like I thought I had Nightbot figured out,
New championship contenders will
so I can't even tell
SmackDown. We'll find out soon enough.
how many people are in the chat room.
Peak physical condition Shane McMahon is in. He's been rehabbing since WrestleMania. Spent significant time in the
I got Nightbot,
and other various Eastern
but I don't know
Shane looks better than ever. And
why that's not showing up.
the best in the world. I could go on all night.
He is the best in the world. You cannot deny that. Oh snap, Tyler. 4 minutes in, and I'm remembering to share it to Twitter. Dang, I'm getting professional.
It's not exactly Canada.
How was I?
I'm getting professional.
It was amazing. Thank you very
Figuring
much.
it out.
Amazing, but if you will, please introduce me properly. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking I would start with the shakeup, and then whether or not I actually stick with it, that'll be
Shane McMahon.
another story.
That was very impressive, Mike Rome.
It was good. It was very
Okay.
good. Lung capacity.
So do you have to type a command in chat for Nightbot to be activated? Like, do I have to do something? Because I see that it's in my moderators. Like, do I have to do...
Fans don't know what else to do. They got to do something.
Yeah, I don't know. There's always a delay.
Man.
Hi, Classic Time. How are you?
Wow.
That was pretty good.
Wow. We don't even need Mike Rome.
Yeah, I'll have to keep working on the Nightbot thing. It doesn't matter. Oh, see, now there's Botmicio. Botissimo. See, I tried a couple different ones. I can't remember which one you told me to use. All right, so it welcomed. So that's cool.
It truly does. Man, that was impressive, Shane. I forgot.
Hey, HD, thanks for stopping in.
Actually,
So we're doing, I'm trying something different. We're going to see if it works. We're going to stream I'm going to stream during the 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. I'm trying to get back into wrestling. If you're not a wrestling fan, we're going to chat about anything. You can type chat about whatever you want. If you guys are looking to grow your channels and you guys want to do a little networking, by all means, hit each other up. Just do it the right way. Don't ask for subs back. Make sure you go to their channel, click on a video, like it, comment, subscribe. You know the deals. Did I click join channel on Nightbot to see if he joins? Where do I even find Nightbot though? Like the only place I know where to find Nightbot. See, I have that bot Isamo, which is like virtually the same thing. And regardless of what brand they're on, as of right now, every superstar begins the Botmisio welcomed WrestleMania. So without further ado, let's introduce Classic Time. See, Tyler, HD, and I all made comments before the stream went live, so I don't think it considers us like new people in the chat. So in the truck, if you wouldn't mind throwing up, I mean, I threw up a couple of my favorites. I'm not sure how that works. They don't like energy. Yeah, Tyler, that's exactly what I have to do. I just have to find time to do it. It was so much fun. Maybe on lunch tomorrow I will. During my lunch break. So I'm going to be kind of multitasking, kind of reading chat, listening to the Raw. HD, are you and Classic? Are you guys wrestling fans at all, or are you just kind of looking to chat and network and stuff? So I'm not really sure how this is going to work. The Miz just sideswiped Shane McMahon. Tyler, you may be right. On the home page, you have to click join channel. I think it's on the home page. Tyler, going to Raw in red, going to SmackDown in blue. I'm on it. Yeah, join channel. I think it's on the home page. Well, I'm not going to sweat it too much, I suppose. I'm going to give it a look. I'm going to eat some of these chips here in a minute because 8 o'clock, I'm usually trying to just wind down. So, I don't even know where to find Nightbot. I'm not going to sweat it. Well, Becky is not the only new champion. Let's take you back to last week. Not going to sweat it. Thank you for the input, though. I really just need to probably watch a YouTube tutorial because I wanted to say, I want to write a personalized message to it. So I watched a couple of movies. I was on Amazon and I ordered a new microphone, kind of like one of those boom microphones, and a new tripod that one of those collapsible tripods that I can hold, because the last one I had, I bought like a real cheap one and it broke. So I had Amazon credits that I wanted to use. And when I was at the checkout, it asked me if I wanted to join Amazon Prime for free for a month. And I did it, and it didn't ask for any credit card information or anything. So I did it. Okay. So I had to type that because I didn't know, because I'm switching between a pop-out box and tabs, so I just had to write that. So at any rate, I have Amazon Prime for a month, so I'm going to cram as many movies as I can in. So Tyler, are you here? Because I cannot see what my room count. It says 5 watching. Okay. Tyler. Who's in here? Chat like came to a screeching halt. Alright, so Ricochet is on Raw. So, 2 things. Pretty sure I didn't write down the word ricochet correctly. I didn't spell it correctly. And I thought they used to do it as like a draft. Like, wasn't like they just come out? Like, we don't get to watch them do the actual like draft? Because I did some looking for some information about this, and on one website it had tonight. It had this listed as the 13th draft, so I thought it was going to be more seeing a draft type situation, but I guess maybe I'm naive. So this is that Aleister Black, I guess? Yeah. So he's on Raw now. I don't know what they were on before. Aleister Black.
Montreal, Canada, embrace the darkness.
Hi, Tiffany. So it looks like Ricochet and Aleister Black are both on Raw, which I thought I read some predictions that they were going to get split up and one was going to go to Raw and one was going to go to SmackDown. But it looks like they're both on Raw. So I guess in my mind, this concept is totally different. So I guess if a wrestler shows up tonight on Raw, that means then they are a part of Raw.
An opportunity at WrestleMania to become SmackDown Tag Team Champions and continue.
So Botmicio just welcomed Tiffany, which is cool. It took like forever. Like I'm gonna have to watch a video on that. I want it to be a little quicker than that. I think it's set to 5 seconds if I remember correctly. Alright, so now is when Alright, so I'm going to pause during the commercials. Hopefully I will remember to do that. Yeah. So if you're not a wrestling fan, feel free to talk about whatever else you want to. It doesn't have to be... Oh, Tyler, so are you back in the room? I was just about to tell you what 2 movies I finally saw. I was talking about how I got a free month of Amazon Prime yesterday. So I crammed some movies in Sunday afternoon. But I'm not going to say what movies until I see you are here. Yeah. And I'm gonna do this exact same stream tomorrow. I'm gonna do the same thing. It's gonna have the same thumbnail, and I'm gonna do the same thing. So it's going to be double duty for me because I want to see both. And SmackDown's going to be moving back to Fridays or Thursday nights or something. But, so Tyler, you tell me when you're ready. You're here. Okay, here we go. So I did finally see Hereditary. Yep, I found it. And I found Bird Box. So I watched Bird Box first, and then later I watched Hereditary. Actually, Hereditary I didn't start watching until, gosh, it must have been 8:30, and I usually go to sleep around 10, 11. So that was the last movie I saw before I went to bed. Cool, Tiffany. Are you watching along, or are you relying on this as your information, which is cool, because that's what I want to do. I want to find out if there is a an audience for this kind of a stream. Like, if people are interested in me doing stuff like this, I'll keep doing it. So you are not going to like what I have to say about Hereditary, because you're a big fan of it, I can tell. But it was an okay movie. And there were, I think, 2 jump scares for me. There was one for sure. For some reason, I think there was a second one. But it was, for me, as a big horror fan, there were some really bad special effects. All right, show's back. Hopefully, I'm going to remember to do that. So I don't know if this music is going to count as a copyright. I'm so nervous about it. But anyways, I actually liked Bird Box more than Hereditary. And Hereditary, when it first came on, I started watching it, and I thought, so the Revival are showing up on Raw. And Ryder and Hawkins.
I asked Scott Dawson earlier if he had a preference to stay on Raw or end up on SmackDown. He said, we already won Raw's tag team titles. It's time for greener pastures on the blue brand.
I can't argue with that. Good theory.
Are you kidding me? I don't think so. And their tag team partners, Igor, Eric, the Viking, the Experience.
I have no idea who these guys are. If you're not watching it, I have no idea. So these must be from NXT, is that?
You may know them under different circumstances, but this is Igor and Eric, the Viking Experience, one of the most dominant tag teams on the planet Earth. Man on your left is Igor, the man on your right is...
Yeah.
They're the current NXT tag...
I hate when they go to commercial, though, and you come back and there's already like 4 tag teams in the ring.
About to bust the tag division wide open. This is amazing.
I can't tell if we're in Montreal
So,
or Asgard right now. Things are about to get brutal.
I really liked Bird Box, Tyler, until the end. They shouldn't have survived. I wish she would have died. That would have made more sense. Hi, Tony. How are you? So, Tony, we're doing some chat. We're doing some networking. We're listening to our shake-up. So we're kind of making predictions tomorrow night and do the same thing. Yeah, I'm actually an Elias fan. I like Elias. So it's snack time. I'm gonna eat some sour cream and onion chips.
Shoulders down, kick out.
I liked the movie, Tyler. I liked it more than I thought I would, especially with it being a Sandra Bullock. So I did save a few Lay's potato chips for my squirrel that will come on Saturday. And I'm going to try to chew these as quiet as possible. You know that thing that happens when you eat something, sometimes you get that like weird, that just happened to me. So Botmicio, it did welcome Tony, so that's cool.
6'2", 350 pounds, now makes a tag to his partner, Eric.
Yeah. So Tony, are you a wrestling fan, or are you here just to chat and hang out? You don't have to be a wrestling fan. And like I was saying earlier, if you want to network with each other, feel free to do it. Just do it the proper way. Don't ask for subs in the chat. You know, go to their page and visit a video and like and subscribe and make a comment and all that. But we don't want to put that in the chat. Wish I would turn that off. I hate that you guys hear when I get an email.
This well after years together. And Corey, we asked this before the commercial break. Do you think Black and Ricochet
well, that was weird.
Monday Night Raw roster? I don't know that to be sure. There's nothing but uncertainty for the next 48 hours.
Pardon my finger while I swipe here.
Alistair himself could end up on the blue brand. There are nothing but possibilities. Again, double team coming.
Are we back? Looks like we're back. Wow, that sucked.
Raw power and now Ricochet down.
Can somebody write something in chat just to let me know that we're back? It seems like it's doing a countdown. Hey, Yumi and Benny. Okay, so then this. My stream just got interrupted and I didn't think I was on for a second. Oh, that's cool, Tony. Oh, hold on. I gotta pause that. Can't have those commercials. Something. Oh, very. Okay, Tyler. I said somebody write something in chat, so you did. Very good. Thank you. I don't know why that happened. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unplug my phone from the charger because I have a full battery, so I shouldn't need the charger. And there's Botmicio welcoming Yumi and Benny. I just have to get that to do it a little bit quicker. So when somebody pops in, I can get that to work. Yumi and Benny, did I already ask you this? Do you use a Nightbot or any kind of chat bots? I'm trying to figure it out. I think it looks cool. I think it makes it look more professional, like I'm a real streamer. Like I know what I'm doing when I really don't. I don't have a clue what I am doing. And I really want to wear these glasses, but the glare is so bright. Yeah, I don't either. So what have you been up to today, Yumi and Benny? Anybody have an exciting Monday? I had kind of a bad day today at work, I'm not gonna lie. The second half of my day today really was not fun. It was my first full 8-hour shift day back to work since my knee surgery, and besides just the knee pain, my assistant manager approached me to let me know that while I was on my leave of absence, my evaluation became due, so that we would have to do that. But not to worry. I was getting an average rating because I had been out of work for so long. I was out of work for less than 6 weeks. Haha. Yes, Tyler, both. Painful and mentally exhausting. The mentally exhausting part just because I was trying not to be stressed out by my manager's comment about my evaluation rating was going to work for 6 weeks. And so evaluation, it's big. So more than I should have. So thankfully it was at the very tail end of my day. And we'll see tomorrow what happens. But I did. I told him that it was the dumbest thing I had ever heard a manager say to an associate. And I was a salaried manager not, very long ago, just 2 years ago. So he just rating is meaningless really in my salary, so he could give me the highest rating or the lowest rating. I don't get a wage increase, so I'm not worried about that. It's just that he just had no problem. It just came right out that I was getting the meets expectation, which is the medium rating, because I hadn't been there for so long. So I don't know if that's what he really meant or if he was just like, to me that's almost like sounds like I'm being retaliated against for having gone out for knee surgery.
Up the tag, just dragging Hawkins toward the center of the ring.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Onyx? How's DCUO been? I have not played in days. I haven't been on. Yeah. So I'm probably just gonna let it go, and I'm just gonna make it painful for him when he does finally give me the evaluation. Like during the actual evaluation process where he has to sit down and read it to me. Typically what I do is I will let whatever assistant manager it is off the hook, and I'll just say, let me read it, I'll sign it, it's no big deal. But I'm going to make him jump through hoops, and I'm going to ask him questions, and I'm going to make it very clear to him that he does not know. He's new to the company too, by the way, so he's only been with the company for a year. But he has one of those big heads like, that doesn't really matter. It's him that is going to make it right, not the company's way of doing things. So, yeah, I got to get back into playing it. Hey, look at Batmisio has welcomed you to the stream. So we are watching Monday Night Raw Superstar Shakeup. Yeah, Tyler, he is on a high horse for sure, and he's not the type of guy that's going to come off of that high horse. So, but I'm going to...
It worked for the moment. This could be it. Can Hawkins capitalize?
Yeah, that's where I work now. I don't know if you already knew that. I think I might have mentioned it before. But I was in salary management for 14 years. And I never would have said anything like that. One, I wouldn't have done it. It's unethical. I would have evaluated somebody on their entire year's performance, not on 6 weeks of being out. And when I have been a new manager in a store that I wasn't familiar with the people, I always went to the other assistant managers and the store manager and asked, hey, I need to do this evaluation. Can you give me some input? And I would get input from the other managers. I mean, it's not really rocket science, but personality and mental. The very first manager. And in 1991, I started as a toy sales associate. So worked for 5 years, left the company, came back, been working there now for 16 years. 14 of that has all been either as an assistant manager or a co-manager. I was a co-manager in 3 different stores. And yeah, I'm showing green on my end, Tyler, so I hope everything's okay. But now I'm the toy department manager, so anyway, I want to eat another chip. I didn't plan this out very well. Not a big fan of eating on camera.
Zack Ryder, welcome to the experience. Here comes the fallout. And the fallout of this 8-man tag match is the Viking Experience has pinned one half of the tag team champions. Here are your winners.
So the Viking Experience just won the 8-man tag, so I guess they're giving them a push for bigger things coming since they're just being brought up. So when you guys say it was dipping, and Yumi and Benny, you said it was happening to you as well. Like, is it just a lag thing? Like, are you getting the spinning wheel?
The entire tag division's got to be shaking in their boots.
The entire WWE universe has their eyes wide open for Ivor and Eric. And we talked about this, Corey. These two big men do things that big men have no business doing. They should not, but they do.
Cedric.
They do it very, very well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Superstar Shakeup is underway here on Monday Night Raw, and so
I'm so out of the loop. Like,
We got the Miz here.
I don't even know who those guys are. Huh. Well, keep me posted. I do have the Wi-Fi connected, and I'm showing green. I did lose connection for a second, so maybe, yeah, that probably would have timed out right, because we're on like a lag. I'm still learning the amount of time that I speak and that you guys actually hear it. There's like that lag, 7 minutes or 7 seconds or 9 seconds. So yeah, I did lose the connection for a split second. So you guys are probably fine. I think that was on my end and I fixed it. I think it was because I had my charger plugged in and it went to the 100% and it gave me that little alert. So I unplugged my charge. I have to walk away from the camera for 1 second. You were right. You called it. Whoever said Cedric? I don't even know who that is. Cedric.
Alexander is coming to Monday nights. I cannot wait to see Cedric.
No idea. All right, I have to close my window. Uh-oh. I'm losing the show. Yeah, I know you did, Tiffany. All right. So I'm streaming the TV show on my computer, and this site that I use is notorious for like needing to be refreshed, so hang with me. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I use YouTube or something else when you go live? So, since the 1,000 subscriber thing, I'm using mobile Streamlabs app, and it seems to be a workaround. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it or not. So I've been seeing a lot of under 1,000 subscriber YouTubers using Streamlabs, so I'm using it.
This could be the last time Balor Club gets to enjoy Finn on Monday nights. Nobody's safe.
I have to close my window. I have it open and I'm freezing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bray Finn
Balor.
And to your guys' point, it is not a precedent.
Yeah, commercials. That's how they get the show to be 3 hours. Like when I set up this stream tonight, I thought it was 8 to 10, but it's till 11. So like right at 11, I'm shutting it off. Like right in the middle of sentences, because I'm gonna have to go to sleep. So I'm gonna be a cranky worker tomorrow. Commercial mute. Okay. All right. I don't want to get caught with copyright. I don't know, like if people's theme music has copyright or not. So this Superstar shakeup is not how I thought it worked. I just thought they would call somebody randomly out to the stage and they would say, all right, they draw a name out of a hat and that person goes to SmackDown or whatever. But I guess, yeah, 3 hours is a lot. That's a long show. Yeah, mukbang. So, I may be doing this weekend, a mukbang with my daughter at least, but I might have both of my kids, my 19-year-old son and my 16-year-old daughter. And we're gonna finally do, I hope, until you see the event in the upcoming streams. Don't hold me to it, but my plan is to hopefully Saturday do a get to know me tag mukbang live stream chat. So people that come into chat will be able to ask open questions, and if they're deemed appropriate, I will answer the get to know me. And my daughter is putting together questions now without my knowledge of what the questions are. And we're going to eat lunch at either, I don't know, Pizza Hut or McDonald's. And Tiffy, you're into it. I love it. You're going to be the WWE expert in the chat right now, because I only watch some of the, like every other pay-per-view. Like I watch WrestleMania. I used to be a big wrestling fan. I used to watch it all the time religiously, and I went to, anytime it came to my city, I would go. I've been to a WrestleMania. I went to WrestleMania 24 or whatever it was. So I definitely get it. I'm actually getting back into it. Yeah, so this weekend, this Saturday, it would be around noon-ish. Oh, man, you went way back. You went way back. So you saw that the Asian woman, those were characters we did on my cable access TV show. It was Master Wu Wong and his wife Florence. And I was Master Wu Wong. I had the Fu Manchu. And the other Jim, both of our names were Jim, he did Florence. And yeah, I wish I had more clips. Like I have, maybe I'll work on that. Maybe I'll dredge up. The quality is so bad on the DVDs I have that it's embarrassing to put like that bad quality. But we did some funny stuff. Like we're talking the early 90s. So you're seeing me thin, not married. So that's like more than 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I was like 18, 19, 20, 21, and I'm 48 now. So we're talking 25 plus years ago for some of that stuff. February 18th you went. So Tiffy, do you mind saying where you live? Like, where was it that Raw came?
Those of you on Monday Night Raw who don't know who we are, my name is Zelina Vega.
I
And this
don't know who that is.
associate, Andrade.
49-cent Rage. How's it going? We are watching, listening to, or watching, depending on where you're at. Raw Superstar Shakeup,
Raw's extra
Lafayette, Louisiana. So is that 1 hour time difference?
Down live, Andrade has showcased his many talents.
I can't even remember. That might be 1 or 2 hour time difference.
As a matter of fact,
Maybe it's the same time zone. I don't even know.
talent is that he is a multilinguist. Yeah. And Finn, I'm not sure if you know this, but here in Montreal, English is a second language. But fear not.
Yeah, that could happen.
Andrade will address
AJ Styles is kind of on a break. I guess they had to work out his contract, right? So now maybe he'll get back into some action. Maybe we'll see him tonight. Central Time. I'm not sure if I like this Andrade and whatever her name is.
Man is amazing.
Hey, nailed it.
Espero que todos escuchen
Generic luchador.
lo que te voy a decir. I don't think that's
I hear a lot of people say that he's good at wrestling. There's Bob Musio, 5 minutes late, welcoming you to the chat.
en la lista son el
So make sure, I don't do this very well, I'm going to get better at it, but make sure you hit the like if you haven't already. I actually remembered to, I think I'm always looking over here and the camera's here. I'm going to have to put like a little dot on my, where is it, right? I think I have to put a dot on my phone. Yeah. The house that AJ Styles built.
pretty rude of the Canadian.
I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if this is gonna make you mad if you guys are wrestling fans, but I do not like AJ Styles. I can't buy it. I know he's got his fans, but same thing with Samoa Joe. Like when I see those guys, Samoa Joe is growing on me a little bit because he's so vicious. I do like that.
Understatement. Some of the most exciting matches I've ever been
No, we won't see Batista again. That guy's done.
Business associates.
Is at the top of
Yeah, AJ versus Randy at WrestleMania 35 honestly should have been skipped. It would that they skipped.
Win championships all over the world and would love to pin the Intercontinental.
Yeah, I pop into TNA,
In line for a championship
and the only thing I like about TNA, and this is gonna make me sound like a total tool, but the women wrestlers, because they still did it old school where it was really just about plastic surgery and skimpy outfits. So I like the women wrestling, actual wrestling in the WWE, but in TNA I just wanted the knockouts, and I just wanted them to be knockouts. Like I don't like Gal Kim. I don't like Mickey James. I don't know. I know I'm sounding like a total ass, but it's just the, I don't know.
But you want to be in the ring with the best to prove yourself.
Yeah, I like that match. I definitely like that match. I really wish Charlotte Flair would have won though. Becky Lynch is my favorite wrestler, but I think Charlotte should have won.
Oh, look at Andrade! Zelina Vega's bravery should be celebrated.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was an article. I wasn't ready. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I guess Ronda Rousey actually broke her wrist or something. She broke her hand. Tiffy, so my fear with her having both belts is that they're going to combine them. So I hope that doesn't come up over the next 2 days. That they end up combining the women's belts. There's just no way to eliminate that glare. God damn it. I don't know how many times I'm going to keep trying. How tired do I look? Do I look as tired as I feel? I didn't do any pre-stream makeup, so you're seeing me all natural. That's probably why I'm single. What are you doing, JLA 2019? What does that mean? What did I miss? Tyler, did I miss something? Oh, because I was doing that to block out the commercial. You're making fun of me? I got you now. So actually, this stream has been going for 50 minutes already. It's actually flown by. And if anyone saw my pizza mukbang the other day, the Little Caesars mukbang, I'm on the same pace. Like I put out all these little chips to eat while we watch, you know, have a little snack. I've literally eaten, I think, only 3. I can't do it. I'm talking too much. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah. So Tyler, the next movie I have to try to find is The Happening. I think those were the 3 that you recommended. So I got to try to find that this month while I still have Amazon Prime for free. We'll go from there. So who else we have in the house? I know we've had some people pop in, but I don't know if they've just popped in to say hello and then took off, which is cool, but I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to shout themselves out or say hello. Yeah. Well, this weekend, hopefully this weekend, I'm going to do the mukbang. And the thing with that is that my son's going to have to go to work. So we're going to be forced to eat and do that get to know me tag in a very short amount of time. We will have to do it. So I'm going to be eating. I might have to get like chicken nuggets or something so I can eat without like messiness. So I have to figure out. Oh, you know what? The only thing is, if I put a sticker on my phone.
As a matter of fact, let's just show you how valiant this woman is. Not only is she highly intelligent, she's incredibly brave.
It's probably going to come off.
Just use Zelina Vega as a human shield. That's a cowardly move.
No. Zelina knows
Manipulation.
I hope she does.
Or is she just a manager?
Tough situation, and as always,
Seems like the days of just having a female manager are gone. Like I don't think that's relevant, is it anymore?
Balor back into this fight, but significantly less than 100%.
Seems like that's old school. Or I can't see. Can you see who that is? So I'm going to put this little Spider-Man face right there so I know where the camera is. Yeah, Stacy Keibler. So I just watched a behind-the-scenes montage video from WrestleMania 35. And they showed she was backstage, so I don't remember, like it was such a long event, maybe they did something with her, but I don't remember, she wasn't in the 20-woman battle royal or anything.
That's what you call it.
I was a big Lita fan for a little while.
And effective.
Welcome to Monday Night
I
Raw.
liked her when she was with Christian and Edge, and they had their little weird stuff going on.
Monday Night Raw. Top rope, went with the moonsault. Balor caught.
So Andrade just did like a triple flip thing, and
Driving Andrade into the corner. And now Balor may have Andrade.
all right. So I finally got the sticker. So I got this little sticker.
Get up through the ropes on that bad leg. Now gonna try to climb up top.
It is Spider-Man,
Decision.
so I'm gonna stick it.
And Andrade swept the bad leg, and it cost Balor. And to your point, Corey, he couldn't quite.
Where
get up
is
the
the
ropes
camera?
with the speed he normally does because of the bad leg. Uh-oh. And
I
now,
think that's covering the camera.
been out of the way just in time, and Andrade rolling through. Not that time. Impact from Balor.
Sorry for the hand, guys.
Anything you've got left in the tank,
I
he's
think-
throwing at
I
Andrade
think
right
Finn
now.
needs to come out. I don't think this is going to happen.
Okay, so if I look at Spider-Man, I think I'm looking at you guys.
Out of the way.
So,
Balor. Good. Caught him with a back elbow.
it's really hard to see it though because of the red. It's a little dark over there.
And a kick out at two.
Tori Wilson was alright, yeah.
Obviously had it scouted and countered. Andrade on the outside.
My favorite will always be
himself to do something spectacular. We've seen this man
Mae Young.
dig down deep on so
When
many
she used to come out with Mark Henry, like that's when I was watching it like all the time.
Look how brave.
That was the funniest thing when they had Mark Henry and that old lady Mae Young.
And taking out Andrade. And that is what Finn Balor is capable of. And the reason he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Whoa.
The official never saw
So whatever that chick's name is, she just did like a jump off the rope,
champion.
did a little luchador flippy thing.
Zelina Vega, the athleticism as she took out Balor. The official was dealing with Andrade.
But she looked like she might have hit herself on the
And now Andrade,
corner of the ring.
center of the ring, here it comes.
She's really short too.
From Andrade.
It really shows up how short she is.
Isn't it up? It is. Andrade wins his Raw debut.
I cannot believe they just had Finn Balor lose.
Andrade.
Unbelievable. I don't understand what the WWE is doing sometimes. Finn Balor, they need to make him a champ for months. They can't have him get beat like that. They're going to try to build these two up for
Once again, we see what an
for
incredible
whatever pay-per-view is coming up.
to the career of Andrade, the hammer
So I hate doing this. I really thought I was going to be able to not have this happen, but I need to use the restroom. So
to Monday night on
let me make sure there's not going to go to a commercial though.
on his debut on Monday Night Raw.
Hold on.
as part of the
I'm going to rethink this.
Superstar Shakeup, Andrade has pinned the Intercontinental Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania 8 nights away in front of a record crowd of over 80,000 people at MetLife Stadium, where Elias was the WrestleMania musical guest, and he promised the greatest musical event in WrestleMania history. Well, there were over 80,000 people in the MetLife Stadium, but I don't think anybody but Elias actually thought we were going to get the performance of a lifetime.
I hoped we were going to. I've been waiting for this.
What we got, however, was a throwback. We went old school with the doctor of thugonomics, the Babe Ruth of WWE, the 16-time world champion John Cena. Maybe the greatest of all time, John Cena played all of his greatest hits at the expense of Elias. And then the next night, Elias would make this
I got to go pee.
proclamation.
The next one to interrupt me is a dead man.
And it was indeed an incredible moment. The return of the dead man to Monday Night Raw. Those encounters of the legendary kind for Elias. Choke slam straight to hell by the Phenom. And then an emphatic exclamation point. The Tombstone Pile Driver spoils Elias's fight, courtesy of Dead Man Inc.
I am so sorry. Thank you for your indulgence. Yeah, you can't plug your ears, though, if it's on video. Oh, I beat it. I made it in time. Batteries. And you set them so like every 30 minutes it'll do a little poof of fresh air. So I use this fresh linen. And it smells pretty good. So when I first got this, see the hole is right there. I would always put it in like this, and then that's a button that activates it. And I in the face without fail every time I refilled this thing. And actually, you can find the refills at the dollar store. So they last just about as long as the in-store ones. And sorry for the awkward camera angle there. The smell isn't bad in my apartment, but today, I don't know, somebody was smoking in the hallway, so there's like a slight hint of cigarette smoke. And I get that now that I'm keeping the windows open a little bit more. There's people that go by, and I'm not, but so no comment on my iHeart. All right, I thought I was gonna trigger a response. So who else is in chat? Who do we got? Is it just us three tonight? Yeah, it's just us three. That's kind of what I figured. That's all right. If you guys don't mind hanging out with me, I don't mind hanging out with you guys. I don't really have a lot of opportunities to go places and hang out with people, so I'm kind of self-imposed shut-in. You guys have probably heard my story before with my depression and anxiety. But I'm getting over it. I went out Saturday night, met 4 new people, and that's huge. So I'm proud of myself. And I'm going to do more stuff. But I definitely have anxieties about going out during work night this late at night. Yeah, he's getting up there. They showed a clip in that behind the scenes thing that I was talking about. They showed a clip of Vince hugging Kofi Kingston with tears in his eyes. I gotta look at Spider-Man. I'm so sorry. It's gotta look so dumb. Like when I watch this tomorrow or whenever, I'm gonna hate myself because I'm not looking at Spider-Man. Spider-Man, call me. Funnel. Oh, we gotta listen to Elias. Get your chips.
Now my music is so powerful that it brought the doctor of thugonomics, John Cena, back to ruin.
Tiffy, who's coming out?
For the 2nd year in a row.
Who's going to interrupt him?
My music is so
Is it going to be AJ Styles?
That it had the dead man rise from his grave.
Is it going to be the Repo Man? Brutus the Barber Beefcake? Honky Tonk Man?
Why are these legends interrupting this legend? What do they see in me?
No way.
Them to ruin what I do? I see.
Now, if you're right, Tiffany, if you're right with Rey Mysterio, 1, I'm going to be disappointed that it's Rey Mysterio. And then 2, I'm going to think there's some sort of witchcraft going on that you're predicting these things.
Truth that they don't want to admit to themselves, but I am certain that everyone here knows.
I'm curious, though.
WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for.
Walk with Elias, right?
That is right.
Tyler, are you watching this also?
Tonight.
Like, what channel is this even on? Like, I'm only watching it because I'm getting it through the interwebs. I can't see what channel it's normally on. It doesn't say. I'm getting it on. They're bootlegging this stream from Sky Sports. Well, I talked over Elias. He got that crowd fired up. Tiffy, what did he say? Did he say something about Bret Hart? Wait a minute. Is Bret Hart or Natalia going to come out? I'm sick of them. All right. Tiffy.
Mysterio is on Monday Night Raw. The greatest masked superstar of all time.
Tiffy.
Making a beeline for Elias. And Elias did not.
I want to know how you know already.
But he did. And it's Rey Mysterio. He's here as part of the superstar shakeup.
You better tell us.
Three-time world champion Rey Mysterio.
No LOL.
And a 619 chance from
You know somebody already?
Montreal.
Are you from the future?
Sends Elias flying outside the ring. Elias completely caught off guard. All out of sorts. And Mysterio all pumped
Tiffy
up
Richards
here
is
tonight.
from the future.
Bad hands the past couple weeks.
Are you ahead of us though? Like,
How about the fact that Rey Mysterio is on Monday night?
This is huge news. This is massive for Monday Night
but
Raw.
like we're seeing the exact same thing though.
Monday Night Raw.
At the same time, right?
The biggest little man in the history of WWE.
Oh, I don't know about the biggest little man. I seem to remember the biggest little man, Hornswoggle.
The man known as the Freak, Lars Sullivan, who last week destroyed Kurt Angle on Raw, and the Hardy Boys on SmackDown, and tonight is marching down to the ring again. Over 300 pounds with
Yeah,
terrifying
but
speed and agility.
it's 8:07, but the TV show is showing at the exact same time.
That's what Rey Mysterio.
You're not seeing it ahead of us.
Rey Mysterio will stand and
I'm just curious how you know these little
put away by the Freak.
secrets.
Rey Mysterio's made a career out of it. He goes right after Lars Sullivan. It's an exercise in futility. All Rey's doing is making the Freak angry.
We've taken the fight.
I'm with you on that one, Tyler.
Lars is taking it with a snap.
Not a big fan.
Mysterio. It goes right
I have no idea who this Lars Sullivan guy is. He looks like a big goon.
Freak really. Look at the size of the skull of Lars Sullivan.
Yeah, he looks like a big goon.
The man is massive. Oh my God! Look at this.
He's wearing red briefs that say Lars across his backside, and it looks like it's in electrical tape.
Teach it to him. Sullivan.
I don't know. I don't know who he is. Maybe he's from the NXT. Tiffy, do you watch all of the wrestling, like 205 Live? Because I'm just kind of finding out what 205 Live is. So that's for wrestlers that are 205 pounds or less. Like, am I right?
Rey Mysterio about threw everything he had at Lars Sullivan.
The Freak's not done with him right now.
And was planted by the 300-plus pounder. Look at the size of the
Kind of a chill Monday night. We're either listening through the chat, wrestling, or we're watching it. We're networking. There's only a couple of us in here, so I'm not really a big enough streamer yet to promote big time networking, but feel free to shout yourself out. Thanks for coming in. In about 2 minutes, my chat bot will welcome you. I don't have the timing on that set very well.
I bet you right now, everyone in the locker room is
If you're a wrestling fan, you came to the right spot, that's for sure.
Frightening, ferocious.
So my screen is... So what, did you eat anything good yet today? I lost my little chat box. Gosh darn it. Yeah, JLA is fine. You can call, my name is Jim. I'm not sure why I went with the JLA member channel, only because all of my email and my Twitter was already at JLA member because of my emails. So I can't. Gotta get that commercial. Yeah, so JLA is good. And I when I set the channel name, my channel name actually, I just changed it a few months ago. It used to be the TGSOE, which stood for The Greatest Show on Earth, which was the name of the cable access show I did in the 90s. So it's 9/11 right now, Tiffany. Every once in a while, somebody put in chat, look at Spider-Man. So I'm looking at the right place. It's with Feifei. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not the most professional streamer yet. I'm working on it. I'm growing. I'm learning the skills. I have to watch more of those of you that have been doing it for a little while. Yeah, we're an hour ahead of you, but I think when you're in the Central Time Zone and the Eastern Time Zone, which I think is considered Pacific, they broadcast at the same time, and then... Oh, Tyler, why would you say that? That's heartbreaking. That's the saddest part of that movie. That really distracted me, that you just said that. I'm totally lost now. So unprofessional. I thought there was something on the TV that... Oh, Spider-Man. Look at Spider-Man. I got you. I'm so dumb. That took a long time, Tyler, for me to get that. I don't know if it's impressive that I actually did finally make the connection, or if it's more sad that I didn't get it right away. Yeah, so the problem is that it's just really, it's not well lit. Like I can hardly see, and that's just really whiting me out. So lighting is an issue. I'm really excited to get the microphone, because I think that will help. Obviously I don't like my own voice. Whenever you hear your voice after you've recorded it, it never sounds the same. I have 80% hearing loss in this ear, and I have had surgeries, and I've had implant. I'm supposed to be wearing a hearing aid, but I broke 2 of them a couple of years ago, and they're very expensive, so I'm very hard of hearing in this ear. And this one, it's okay. So you're a little ahead of us then. I wonder if it's because of where I'm streaming this from. I wonder if it's my the website that I'm streaming the show from is like behind. It's lagging. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if like this music is gonna hit me with a copyright strike either. It's such a crazy concern.
It's the Superstar Shakeup.
So I'm, see, because it says live. I do like Bobby Roode, Glorious, by himself. I don't like this Chad Gable. So I guess Bobby Roode, he came from TNA, right? So maybe so there's proof I do like,
It is a Superstar Shakeup.
and I did not like Bobby Roode in TNA, but I like him in WWE.
Rey Mysterio just found that out firsthand.
So,
But the one thing that will not
let me put my chat back up.
is the fact that when Chad Gable and I are on our game, we can defeat any tag team
Yeah,
in the WWE.
yeah. Tyler, I'm still disturbed by you used that reference for me to think of Spider-Man. That's gonna scar me. I'm trying to look. Oh, all my.
NXT boys, the invitation's open. We're right here. Who wants some, boys? Come on.
I've got all my collectibles back there. I've got some Spider-Man stuff. I could have done. I could have put like a.
I like this attitude.
I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna figure something out. I'd like to get a dedicated camera. Hi, Millennial. I would have went for that. Millennial, how are you doing tonight? I don't recognize your name, so I'm going to check your channel out real quick. And if I'm not subscribed, I'm going to do that. So bear with me for a minute.
Up until last week with a SmackDown Tag Team Champions, a change of scenery, a fresh start for one of the most elite tag teams in the world.
Friends, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking a little bit jealous. You guys
All right.
those matches over on SmackDown Live.
So, Millennial, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I just subbed to your channel.
On Monday Night Raw, the arrival of the Usos. We saw Viking experience. The revival's here. Hawkins and
So hopefully you are
You're looking at Roode and Gable. You saw Black and Ricochet earlier on. Evan, I don't know. It's a tag teams. I don't know if it can get any bigger.
a wrestling fan. If you're not, that's cool. We're just doing oh my god, I just killed my chat box.
Not only just tag teams.
Such a noob.
Period. The Usos on
Can't do like 3 things at once. Why not? How do the big guys do this stuff?
Laid out an open challenge. I respect their confidence, but
I'm
they
not-
haven't
I'm-
exactly been on their game as of late. An opportunity.
I totally screwed up chat. I like literally have a blank.
Champion Jimmy Uso starting things off against Chad Gable in this match tonight.
All right, I finally got it back.
Tag teams now jockey for position for a possible tag team championship opportunity. Against Hawkins and Ryder. And Gable again. Nice waistlock takedown on Jimmy Uso.
Gotta imagine for Gable and Ruth, though, they're able to get a victory.
Okay, so did Millennial leave? Is he still in the room?
Absolutely right. Talk about a slump buster of a massive proportions. It would totally change the trajectory of Gable and Ruth's career as of late. You're talking about
So,
won the tag team titles on SmackDown.
oh my gosh, I screwed it up again. Here we go.
At WrestleMania, winning the Fatal 4 tag team.
I think you guys are watching just to see if I,
Jay, so
Three of the other top
alright, I got chat back. Superman cape is legit. I'd wear it everywhere. I do. I actually wear it. If you look at my channel,
I think we're gonna know.
the first page, the channel,
And there's Gable taking advantage.
and I've got the banner with pictures, you'll see me. I actually used to wear it while I was at work. I was a co-manager in that picture, and the associates would get such a kick out of seeing me walk through the store just at random times. I kept that in my office, and then just when I wanted to go out and Spider-Man, when I wanted to be funny or just kind of like get everybody in a good mood, I would wear that Superman cape and walk around the store, talk to customers, and it was a good time.
We've been talking about all the potential repercussions of the Superstar shakeup. We know Jimmy Uso's married to Naomi, who is a SmackDown Live superstar. Maybe he's traveling with his wife on the road.
And Tiffy, EC3 needs to go back to TNA because he's horrible. He's a big beef stick, and he's a bad wrestler. Millennial, you're from Spain? That is so cool. So you're in Spain watching my channel. That's awesome. I screwed the chat up. It's because I was not able to function. But I did subscribe to your channel, so I'll try to look at some stuff. Thanks for coming in. So we're just kind of chatting and watching wrestling. Is that really? So he's related to Dixie Carter?
Maybe they're going to be looking to move on over to SmackDown Live.
Yeah, I don't like EC3. Unless they develop him a little better, I think he would... I would like him better if he had like a sense of humor. But he's physically unappealing to me. And I don't mean that in a way that, like, I'm attracted to the male wrestlers. But there is, like, that factor of that you have to be physically... they have to have a persona that you are drawn to. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to talk about, like, man, I dig that guy's pecs. I want to touch them. I mean, like Elias has a package that you are invested in looking at and watching. That's what I meant. I didn't mean to use the word package. I don't mean their package. I mean, like, their... What, can we change? I'm going to have a chip.
Rude and Gable have the Usos on the ropes right now. They need to finish the deal. Here it comes.
Not so fast.
Oh, Gable's blind. Gable doesn't realize.
Line
He
right
goes.
up.
Oh, just missed him with the super kick.
Just playing that all back in my head and how dumb I sounded.
Gable will step underneath tag made. Jey Uso's legal.
I think at some point I referred to Elias's package.
Safe from Jay there.
Off the apron.
It's really late.
Double kick. Got to get Uso crazy.
Sorry, Gable.
I do dig Alexa Bliss,
Jey and Jey going up top.
and I hope they get her back in the ring.
Splash.
I do not like Alexa Bliss playing this suited commentator, fake talk show personality. When she was in the ring and she was just bad, mean, she was a good bad guy. She's a good heel, a natural, kind of like Paige.
Beautiful tandem offense. Double splash. Chad Gable. Welcome to Mondays.
When you can be a good bad guy and have fans, like, that's when you're doing really good. Like The Miz used to be a good heel. Now he's daddy's boy, good guy, Miz. Silly.
McIntyre one-on-one. Is Roman Reigns ready for the Scottish psychopath? Drew McIntyre more focused than he's ever been in his career.
She just wrestled?
He just tossed the big dog across the ring. This is terrifying power from the Scottish psychopath.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you about her finisher move there. So they're showing clips of Roman Reigns. So I'm guessing we're about to see him. Whoop-de-doo. Oh yeah, so I missed watching. So I didn't. Yeah. I did not watch Monday Night Raw after because I didn't figure there was a point in watching it because of this week being the shakeup. So we got Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. I'm just sick of those guys. The only one I'm remotely interested in is Drew McIntyre. Oh, Alexa Bliss, we were just talking about her. How fun. How awesome is that? Oh, she's doing a talk show though. I thought she was going to wrestle. Oh, this means it's going to be a commercial. Sami Zayn? I don't even know who that is. See, I think that's part of the gimmick, though. So I just muted that because it's going to be commercials. So some of these wrestlers are already Raw wrestlers. And, like, I'm at a disadvantage because I don't know who already was on Raw. Like, the Usos, I'm guessing, were already on Raw. La, 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 la. Excuse me. La, 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 la. So, I don't even know if it's worth me trying to keep writing stuff down. I'm going to switch out of chat. So, keep chatting, though. I should be able to see it on my screen. I want to share this out to Twitter again. I'm going to actually even try to write a note. We are still going. We are live until 11 p.m. EST. Do you guys use Twitter at all? Like, I've had Twitter for a long time, but I don't use it except to promote my channel. I feel like I'm such a sellout, Spider-Man. All right. And you know what the funny thing is with Twitter? I have like only 99 followers. Instagram, for some dumb reason, I have like, I don't know, some weird amount of followers. And I don't do anything on Instagram. I think people just like follow you on Instagram. It's got to be like clickbait or something. Yeah, I don't either. I was so caught up years ago with social media and going through a real difficult time with my mental health that it really boiled down to social media was definitely impacting. It wasn't the whole reason for my depression, but it certainly was not helping. And while YouTube is a social media platform, I guess that would be in the same consideration of Facebook and Twitter. I don't know. I have found it to be a lot more helpful because I've been able to find a lot more meaningful to me and my life stuff to look at. So, like, while Facebook is cool, it's too personal in that the people that are on my Facebook are people that I know for the most part. So I see memories come up every day from a year ago or 5 years ago or 10 years ago when things might have been really good with my family. And then to see those reminders about how good things were are difficult for me to see now. So I very rarely use Facebook. Hold on. There she is, the divine Miss Bliss.
At least they're making a 25th hour.
Welcome to the Superstar Shake-Up edition of Moment of Bliss.
Moment of Bliss. I do love her. Don't get me wrong.
Thank you.
I just wish that they were using her in a better way.
This may be my last night on Monday Night Raw.
I mean, I guess it could be better than her being EC3's manager, like that Vega.
A proper goodbye in French. So my guest tonight is the perfect person to help me out with that. Please
Wow,
welcome
1,000
Montreal Zone,
followers
Kenny
on
Ray.
Instagram. That's crazy. And nobody sees your pictures because they don't look at them, or...
In here.
So they apparently love Sami, what's his name? Sami Zayn in the UK. So is he from the UK, I'm guessing? This is how out of touch I am with this program. He's just dancing. Wow, there's like the crowd is holding up all these Sami Zayn signs. Alexa Bliss has no idea what to do. She's just sitting there patiently.
Renee, you're not even anybody's favorite person in your own house.
That's funny. Oh, he's from Quebec? Why are they reacting to him so well? Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Good evening.
Let's do it again.
We're kind of just doing some wrestling chat, but it doesn't have to be. If you can talk about whatever you want. It just happens. I'm trying an experiment to see if there is a audience that would be interested in watching my face talk about wrestling that they could be watching on TV while I play it in the background. Oh yeah, Carolyn, I know exactly who you are. Yep, no doubt. We were also in a chat today together. At one point, I'm not sure whose. Nomadic Bikes, maybe.
I mean,
I don't know. I was in a couple of chats today. We were in a chat together. Oh, I'm so dumb. You're so right.
all right. Once again.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's like at his hometown.
The guy's been out of action for 10 minutes. He can't even play.
Oh my gosh.
He's breathing just fine, Cole. He's a cardio machine.
I'm so out of it. So it's 9:30 here.
Over Montreal tonight.
So this is going for another hour and a half.
It's a dance. Get some culture, Renee.
Really? That is cool, Carolyn. Love the Four Horsemen. So there was Dean Malenko, right? Ric Flair, obviously. Ric Flair, Dean Malenko.
Fish in a barrel. Watch this. I'm going to kick it up a notch.
I'm so distracted by this guy.
In French, you can just ignore consonants.
Yeah.
That I can't think of the other. Bobby, was Cowboy Bob Orton part of the Four Horsemen?
Too easy. Watch this. I'm going to kick up a notch.
Wow.
Watch what I'm doing. Ready?
I think it's so cool that you're in Barcelona. That's so neat.
Very popular here in Montreal.
I don't understand what's happening. Like, oh yeah, Arn Anderson. Yeah. Arn Anderson. Yeah. He just got let go by WWE not too long ago.
Last week you returned to Monday Night Raw, being out for 10
Cowboy
months
Bob
due to a
Orton.
shoulder injury.
Yeah.
And I think I can speak
Randy
for all the
Orton's
providers
father.
when I say It is fantastic to see Sami Zayn back
So,
on Monday Night Raw.
yeah, Carolyn, believe it or not, I actually don't know a lot about wrestling currently. I used to be a really diehard fan, and I kind of got away from it for a few years. And the other ones going on, some are very aggressive chats, and then some are so laid back that it's hard to watch because, I don't know, I can't get engaged in some of the chats. Like Linda's House of Chill, she sits and talks and interacts with the room, and then the people in the chat are encouraged to network. And I really like that style as opposed to some of these chats I've been going into recently are just like, okay, so who needs Tyler Benton, have you got those? And if I could keep up with it, maybe I would enjoy it. But man, they're so fast and their energy level's so crazy. I can't keep up, so it's frustrating.
The low point of my week would probably be right now. Just being in this room with all these people.
Yeah, you can. I appreciate that you're speaking English. I mean,
something in the air is just so Quebec.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
If I'm being honest, Alexa, I don't really want to.
There was actually 5 members of the Four Horsemen. I think Dean Malenko is like the 5th guy. I'll have, if I could use my phone, I would look it up real quick. I think there was like actually 5 of them that kind of went in and out of that. Hacksaw Jim Duggan always was a good wrestler. He was a fun one. I saw him live when I was a kid. I saw Hacksaw Jim Duggan when wrestling would come to Rochester. Yeah, I think she's going to be more of my role model if I had to pick a style. Like, I think just sitting here with my background being my apartment, and I'm going to create like a topic in advance, and I'm going to have my little note card with some notes, and then if it goes off topic, so be it. I'm not going to sweat it. Tonight and tomorrow's stream are definitely wrestling focused because it's going to be on in the background. But I've told everyone in chat, just chat amongst yourselves, network. And we've had people come in and go out. And that's just how I'm going to do it. I do have a chat for later in the week, though. I'm going to try to do a topic about not falling into the sub for sub, about
these people are what's wrong with WWE. Your people are the problem with WWE.
Hola, que tambe personas.
It's you.
Body
You're so
controls.
perfect. So is that what you're trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me that your people
Well, you have
are
to
the
tell us
problem
what
with
you
WWE
wrote,
because
though.
you're so perfect. So
I don't have. Is there a way for me to translate that in chat?
Just cut you off there for a second, Alexa. I was born here.
Am I really
but
buffering a lot,
these
Carolyn?
are
Oh
not
man,
my
I'm showing full. Anybody else getting a buffering or
I
not?
don't even live here anymore. Yeah, I moved to sunny Orlando, Florida.
It's showing I have full Wi-Fi.
I
That's the thing with using
chose
Streamlabs.
before, just like I'm choosing
Like, if you guys
to
remember,
watch
just
your
an hour and a half
right
ago, I
now.
said that I had a 100% battery charge. It's at 69% in just an hour and a half. I don't know. That seems like that's a pretty fast drain to me. Chris Benoit might have been one of the Four Horsemen. Really? Well, that's disturbing.
Yeah, see you in hell.
Wow, so Sami Zayn just turned like major heel on all the Montreal fans. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Commercial. All right. No, Tyler said he's having it too, Carolyn, so it's probably my stream strength. I don't know. I'm streaming on my phone with Streamlabs. That's for Tampa. I don't know why we needed to do a round of applause for Tampa, but there's family in Tampa. So, Carolyn, I would have probably better topics, but I don't watch the news and I don't read the newspaper. I kind of keep myself away from the news because of my mental health issues. So I don't do a lot of news. So yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on it. It shows the whatever the FPS stands for. It's at like 29 and 30, and I thought I heard 30 was good. John Cena is your husband? What? But you can't see him. How can he be your husband? Well, good for you. Good for John Cena. Frames per second. I knew that. I knew what it stood for. Just like K. Hold on. This is how bad my vision has gotten. Whoop. I have 3869K. A poor connection. Having the buffer. Yeah, Carolyn, I have not. I mean, I guess I'm always gonna have it, but currently my condition is kind of good. But yeah, deep depression, anxiety. They said possible borderline personality disorder. Self. I wonder what I should do about that. I wonder if I can even do anything about that or if I just have to live with it. That sucks. Yeah. I wonder why.
Player versus player showdowns. Download for free at the App Store, Google Play, and the Amazon App
Is the volume of the wrestling too high, or is it still pretty good?
In the ring. How did their matchup for tonight come about? Want to take you back to a WWE.com exclusive from earlier.
Yeah,
today.
Tyler, I was bad for a while with panic attacks.
Sasha's not here.
So yeah, you missed half of what I said. I was saying I have deep depression, anxiety. I have some obsessive compulsive disorder issues. Borderline personality disorder for a few things. Self-harm. I cut, but I haven't done that in a while. It's been probably 6 months or so. So I think I've got that under control. All right, bye, Carolyn. Thank you for stopping in. If you're still here, I know there's a little bit of a lag. We got Bailey doing the hugs. Yeah. Smoking addiction, you mean like regular cigarettes or like pot? Naomi, I don't know.
Bailey wanted to upgrade her tag team partners. She certainly accomplished just that. Well, I think Renee was about to tell a story about what's
I don't think I'm a Naomi fan.
Iconics. Very
I do like the Iconics though because they're iconic.
interesting moves on social media, but now Bailey's found a new partner.
They are
Let me
iconic.
give you the Cliff's Notes version, i.e. the truth.
So we have 9 likes and it says we have 5 people watching. So if you are not participating in chat and you're watching and you'd like to say hello, feel free. You're not obligated to chat, but feel free to jump in anytime you want. So Tyler, did they just say that that's their team name, Feel the Glow? So I wasn't paying attention. I do like Bailey. I wish they'd make her a little more edgy.
You are required to compete on Raw and SmackDown Live and NXT.
Feel the booty.
Anywhere there's a ring, you might be in a fight.
I don't think any of these women see that as a downfall. Anytime they can step
I
up
think
to the
Naomi's
line,
okay.
get more experience under their belt. They didn't win these titles to just have them sit on the bench.
That's all right. That's probably. I
In the Iconics,
don't think that's too bad.
Side of the ring. They got a lot going on. They're in high demand. They're very
Let's get busy.
talented.
That's the way to be great.
Yeah, exactly. And iconic.
I think Naomi's an okay wrestler. She's not. She doesn't do a lot for me.
That I am in fact iconic. Yeah, you did. Billy didn't tell you that.
But I think a lot of that's because I haven't seen her wrestle a lot. So I have an unfair judgment on certain wrestlers based on just their. Now that was a pretty good move. She just did like a hair pull split thing. That was pretty good.
Unmatched because it's a tag team scenario.
Like I love the Iconics because they're bad and they're very animated and they're way. So it's kind of interesting that they're having the winning teams.
Exactly what Bailey needed.
All right, so what is that all about?
Like it did at WrestleMania. For the first time ever, the women in the main event. For the first time.
Why would you type all of that in? That's considered spam, just as a reference as to why I removed it.
This is what it's all about.
So
Three of the top superstars in all of WWE.
don't be a troll if that's what just happened. I don't know.
SmackDown Women's Championships on the line. Becky Lynch is doing whatever she has
So they're showing the Becky Lynch get across. Right, to me right now, it's how do I fix it?
Congratulations to the man for her dreams coming true. Tonight will indeed be known as Wrestle.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a Mr. or a Mrs. Because they said that John Cena was their husband.
After WrestleMania, the man said she expected a tsunami of challengers. Last week,
So I see that I'm having that.
One third of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riot, steps up to the plate, one-on-one with the double champion tonight.
I really like Ruby Riott. Let me throw that out there right now, first of all. One, I'm a sucker for tattoos.
EC3 told me earlier today that he demands competition. Well, he's hoping he's going to get it. He's in action live next. But who's he going to take on Raw?
Tiffy. So tell me, is that his normal entrance when he does that? Because I didn't hate that entrance, I'm going to be honest. I kind of like that entrance. So tell me if he does that normally. If you guys are even still with me. I think I'm still on. I do not like basketball. Actually, really don't like basketball. I was a wrestler in high school, and our season was at the same time as the basketball season, so Yeah, I'm with you. I know what you're saying. I still find her attractive, but I know what you're saying. It does look a little like she got a broken nose at some point, maybe. Yeah, I would take Randy Orton, but I don't know. I gotta take a sip here. Melania, what were you trying to, what was the message you were trying to get across? Like, don't write the spam Gmail or whatever, but like what? Because I took it out, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't taking it out and I didn't need to, if that makes sense. Because I don't typically censor a lot of comments. Yeah, where were you, Tiffy? We just saw that. If you stepped away for a second, I want to know if that's what he normally does for his entrance, where he points up the screen and it says E. I don't like Braun Strowman at all. He needs to go to AEW or not wrestle at all. I'm not sure. God, I see the poor connection thing. It's killing me. Maybe I'll have some time ahead of tomorrow's stream, and I'll try to get this webcam working. I've got this webcam. I just haven't really used it yet. So maybe I'll try to stream. Oops, I forget that my computer is a touch screen. And I'll touch my computer and I'll screw all the stuff up. AJ Styles. Yeah, maybe. They got to do something with him. If they wait too long to get AJ Styles back in action, he's going to lose some of his appeal. I really want to hear what this... I don't know if it's a commercial or if it was part of the wrestling, but it was like some kind of a vulture head coming out of a box.
But who will his opponent be?
All right, who's the opponent going to be? Braun Strowman.
I know Braun Strowman does that to me too, Corey.
So this should be interesting because we have two somewhat nobody wrestlers, and by nobody I mean like they're not really making a big impact in the ring. I like Bray Wyatt. It's just tossing him now. So you've got me curious. Connection.
It could turn into something. EC3 can't go home. He can't get away from Strowman. Yeah. I don't know what the term is. I'm just expecting the word.
I don't get it. I don't know, guys, what's going on with my stream.
Oh my God, EC3 trying somehow to fight back.
It seems to happen when I hit like that 2-hour mark. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have to call this a night or what. We'll keep it going for a few minutes. Millennial, I don't know if I was coming through. Tell me what a Gmail is. I want to know what context you're using that by calling Braun a Gmail. Just curious.
Braun Strowman deposited EC3 through the stage.
Oh, Becky Lynch.
This is going to be interesting. From the monster among men to the man.
It's kind of weird they would have her interrupt him to come out to the ring. She is a cutie though. I have a thing for the red hair for sure. And I definitely have a thing for the Irish accent. I am a sucker for it. So Ruby Riott will be out next. So they must be getting ready to go to a commercial. Didn't they have these two wrestle already recently? But Tyler, she started that though. She started calling herself the Man. And the reason why she did that is because of Ric Flair. That was his thing. You know, Ric Flair used to say, to be the man, you've got to beat the man. And that was her reason for calling herself the Man, because she's the man. Millennial, I'm not gonna lie, you're making me edgy. Like, you're not answering what Gmail is, so that's kind of off-putting a little bit. So it's making me second guess every time you type now what your context is. And I don't want it to be that way, because if it's unfair, I want to know. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting a little sketched out. Like, you've been in the chat for quite a while, and it doesn't seem like you're trolling necessarily, but I just want to have a context for it so that I'm being fair, if that makes sense. Okay. It means just a bad fighter. Okay. No, it's okay. I just want to understand. You don't have to be sorry. Just, you know, there's language barriers, so I want to understand so that I'm being fair. That's all. I didn't even see what the message was that got deleted, so I must have been talking. And I lost the so I haven't noticed a buffer in a couple of minutes, so hopefully things are calming down. My battery charge is all the way down to 60 in 2 hours. 60%. So I've lost 40% in 2 hours. That's crazy. When I did the Ghost Hunt live stream, that battery went down quick. Like in 2 hours, I was down to 15% battery from a full charge. So that's crazy. So I have to admit, I'm happy that there's only an hour left of the show. Because I have to get up at 6. I'm like super tired. But I want to be committed to seeing this all the way through. And I'm actually having fun chatting. It's actually helped me get through. I was not feeling the best when I got home from work. What does that mean, a rating for the show? Like for the TV show that we're listening to? It's PG. And if you're referring to my chat, I would say probably PG. Just because my kids watch my channel, and I have friends that have kids that watch the channel. So I'd like to stay family friendly. Like I don't want to offend people on my channel. I'm not opposed to offending people to their face, though, in person, because it's different. On a channel like this, when you're reading chat, it's kind of like when you send a text to somebody. Like, you could be texting, meaning or thinking or feeling a certain way, but when that person reads it, they could read it and be feeling a different way. So that's all. I like to ask for clarification, and in the store that I work in, we have a lot of different cultures that shop in our store. So I definitely get the language barrier. I use Google Translate a lot to help people. Yeah, I don't watch either one. I'm going to say Hell's Kitchen, though, because I like that guy who is on Hell's Kitchen. What's his name? That Riot Squad. I just love the Riot Squad. I wish they would make them the tag champions. I love Liv Morgan. Every time I see her, I think she is my favorite wrestler. She's just silly and flirty and so darn cute. Gordon Ramsay, yeah. I love Gordon Ramsay. Like, he's so brutally honest, and that's how I like to be. But he's also compassionate. If you get through that rough exterior, he's got compassion.
Sarah Logan could stay here on Monday Night Raw, and Liv Morgan hopefully gets sent back to 7th grade.
Hey K-Dog, so far for Raw, we've had Ricochet and Aleister Black. They started. They did a 8-man tag, and they had the Revival, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. And I'm not sure if any of them were already Raw. Actually, I think K-Dog always uses caps, if I remember from other chats. So I don't think that he means anything by the caps. Finn Balor came to Raw. Cedric Alexander, whoever that is, I don't even know who that is. Andrade, Rey Mysterio, another nobody, Lars Sullivan, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable. Oh, and Bailey came to Raw, and she's tagged up with Naomi now. And then now we've got these guys. We got the man, Becky Lynch, against Ruby Riott, who's got her hair colored fiery red, and I love it. And she's out there with Liv Morgan, the cutie patootie. And I like the other girl that's in the Riot Squad. I just can't think of her name. But I think she's going to be a good champ. I think all of them have the potential to be some form of champ. I would love to see Ruby Riott get the belt. And I would like to see Liv Morgan in the...
Ruby Riott in complete control right now.
Yeah, Sarah Logan. I like those two. I wish they were the tag champs. Yeah, I think I listed some that were already in Raw. That's the problem. I haven't watched Monday Night Raw or SmackDown in probably 2 years. So I was using tonight and tomorrow night as kind of my reintroduction into the weekly episodes. Because right now I pretty much only watch the pay-per-views.
And there's the Bex floater from Becky Lynch. I'm sure Becky needs a new bed.
Special bed.
And Becky lands on the apron. Blocks the possible right hand.
Some people read capital letters as shouting. That's a common chat text. Wouldn't call it a rule. It's just a common thing about when you see a bunch of capitalized text that it's a shouting. So there's even filters that can prevent chat from appearing if it's all caps. I don't have any of that set. And K-Dog, I've seen you in other chats, so I know you use the capitals. But Tyler and the other person didn't, so don't worry, you're good. If you need to do it in capitals so that you can read it, go ahead. Do it in caps. So Becky Lynch is actually wearing the same outfit that she wore at WrestleMania, so I don't know if that's like her regular gear now. I'm not a fan of the yellow stripe. I hate that. Like Becky Lynch is my favorite wrestler, but I really like Ruby Riott, and they keep jobbing her like that. So now Becky Lynch is just clearing the ring of all my faves. Yeah, K-Dog, go ahead. If you have to type in caps, we get it. Yeah, Tyler, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't say it. It makes me think of Kill Bill, even though it's the opposite color scheme. I wonder if that's like a thing. Maybe she's doing that on purpose. And I did like those Kill Bill movies. So it's 10:09, and they're advertising for this 6-man tag team match, and I hate every single one of them except for Drew McIntyre.
The team of Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Oh.
Gentlemen, tonight...
Leo Rush too, like what? Why can't they just... I don't know.
That'd be fantastic.
I do like Drew McIntyre. I just wish he wasn't caught up with the Baron Corbin mess. Not a... I don't know. Corbin is a good wrestler too. He's just got that weird gimmick now where he's in the kind of like the work. Yeah, it's going to be a boring, bad match. And they already know it's going to be a bad match because the only hook they have that's making us stay is so that we find out who the third mystery person is.
After what the almighty Bobby Lashley did to Dean Ambrose last week, the real question you should be asking, Charlie, is who is even stupid enough to team up with these fools tonight?
So, Melania, why did you put that emoji that stands for bargain?
And here comes Natalia, of course, from Calgary here in Canada, and Becky Lynch, the champion, still around. What is Natalia doing out here?
Yeah, K-Dog, that's the last I've watched is WrestleMania. I don't have cable either. So I'm actually, I gotta block out the commercials. I'm streaming this through a website that's probably not, but, buffer. The buffer is back, the buffer is back, yay. It's still showing full frames per second. I have full Wi-Fi. I don't get it. So frustrating. So frustrating. But I guess the downside is that maybe I wouldn't have done a stream at all. And I guess that could have been worse. My son was supposed to stop into the chat tonight, but I don't think he did. So Millennial, I was asking why you posted the Japanese symbol for bargain. Or the Chinese symbol for bargain. Like, I want to understand you. I don't know. Tyler, I need a second opinion. I don't get it. There's just this randomness. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't know why you posted the bargain emoji in Chinese. Like, I had to do a Bing search for that because I wanted to know what it was. You're very ADHD, Millennial. Do you know what that is? It's attention deficit hyperactivity, something like that. You're all over the place. You're freaking me out. And you're a girl, right? Or are you a dude? No judgment. I don't care either way. I'm just for frame of reference. Because you said John Cena was your husband. So, just curious. Doesn't matter. Yeah, hyperactivity. That's not an insult. I don't mean that as an insult. So don't take that as an insult. Your chats, they're very random. They're all over the place. I get like that too. I definitely get like that too. I'm so tired. Tomorrow night is going to be murder. Is SmackDown... So they're advertising for WrestleMania already. WrestleMania, I guess that would be 36. It's going to be in Tampa Bay. It's the tobacco.
For WrestleMania. You feel that Florida sunshine. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch.
So now we get to see...
Currently in the ring.
Yeah, you are a girl. Okay, I did think so. That's what I said.
Becky, congratulations on your victory tonight on Raw. Thank you. And congratulations on your
I do think Natalie looks cute with the cat ears.
35.
Like, for some reason, no matter who's wearing those, whenever they're being worn, I think they're cute.
Evolution, I've dreamed my entire life about main eventing WrestleMania. And you...
But Natalie's time's got to be coming close to an end, right?
Reality, and I'm very proud of the three of you for that.
Like, am I the only one that thinks that Natalie
the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey,
is kind of hitting toward the downside of her career?
the first woman in WWE history to win both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships in the same night. You did that. And last week you talked about all of the women in the locker room.
Tyler, are you still even in the room? Did I lose you, Tyler?
With one eye open.
Did you go for a pee-pee break?
Well, I'm here to look you in the eyes, face to face, and let you know that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Oh, they're just playing up to the crowd. I know who the boogeyman is.
And I'm coming after the Raw Women's Championship, and you should know that.
There was two or three different wrestlers that did boogeyman, if you're referring to the wrestler boogeyman. I'm also familiar with the horror movies, boogeyman. Tyler, let me know if you're still here, because I forgot to tell you a movie I want you to see.
To be honest, the that I held my 2 titles over my head. I knew that those overlooked women were gonna try.
I wanted to suggest a movie to you, or ask you if you've already seen it.
Charlotte. But that's the nature of this business. To take over the world, you have to take out the person.
I'm so tired.
Now, Natty, we have traveled.
So this is basically
as teenagers, looking to fight anyone, anywhere, just to get a foot in the door.
Yeah, I'm not a big
WWE.
Natalie fan.
Well,
Natalia. I keep saying Natalie, but I mean Natalia. She's definitely trying to ride the Hart Foundation coattails. I liked her when she first came out, like 20 years ago, it seems like.
Thank you. But Natty, she helped build the.
So did we lose Tyler?
So Natty, it would be a
and K-Dog and Tiffy? Everybody bailed on us?
This dope.
Perfect timing.
No, this is ridiculous, Johnny. Becky's right. This joke. Come on.
Yeah.
Sassy Southern Belle.
Oh.
Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans.
The kill of the Sassy Southern Belle. This is a lady.
Well, isn't this just adorable?
So Lacey's got knee pads on.
Natty, I admire your determination. But the Raw Women's Championship couldn't possibly be around the
Hey, K-Dog, that would be so cool.
Has been
I've been to a WrestleMania 24 when it was in Florida,
now, you two nasties need to stop all this
and
nonsense,
it was a blast.
discussing a possible title match amongst each other, because a lady knows how to curry favor and use her influence to get exactly what she wants.
I'm not sure if I like Lacey Evans or not yet. I have to see her actually wrestle.
Monday Night Raw,
She's got knee pads on, so I don't know if she wrestled.
what I want is that Raw Women's Championship.
Oh, it's fine, K-Dog.
And Natty, I have the authority, per the McMahons, that your next match will be against me. And the winner of this match will be the first
So I
one in
guess-
line to face Becky for the Raw Women's
I guess we're gonna get
Championship.
Natalia versus Lacey Evans right now.
So Natty, stand by, because I'm about to educate you with a woman's rights. And Becky, if I were you, I'd pay real close attention.
So confused.
honey. Because I have a feeling a lady can teach a man a thing or two.
So I guess this is happening right now. Lacey Evans. There's a referee in the ring.
Lacey Evans to be first in line to challenge Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship.
I don't like the Southern Belle hat look. When she takes that off, she starts looking a little better.
Championship knows how to curry favor.
Tyler. Wow, this is really hitting me hard. She tries to like be a freaking stream, man. La 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 la. Golly. So this buffering is killing me. I don't get it. Like, I'm showing a Wi-Fi signal is good. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Millennial, are you a subscriber of my channel? If you're not, you should subscribe and hit the notifications, because I might do more. If you like this wrestling chat, I might do more of these in the future. I'm definitely doing one tomorrow. But I need feedback if I'm going to keep doing more of them or not. Okay. I love Kane Hodder. So how is Kane Hodder related to wrestling? Like, what's that connection? Like, I know Kane Hodder from Friday the 13th. Kane Hodder was the actor who did Jason. I'm really bad with knowing the indie circuit for wrestling. When the AEW comes to TV finally, but that might be a while. But it does sound like they finally did get a contract with one of the cable networks, TNT or whatever, for Tuesday nights. I will give that a shot. I'm going to watch them, see how that goes. I do like Cody Rhodes, but I'm not really well educated on all of the indie circuits. Georgia the State? Do I like Georgia the State? Oh, dude, that's so freaking cool. Yeah, I wasn't putting together what the connection was, but that's awesome. Yeah, he does a lot of, I've seen him in a lot of other movies. He does, I don't know if, not exclusively, but I think he's done some other movies. The Asylum puts them out, and he was like a chauffeur in one of the movies that I most recently watched that had Kane Hodder in it. So you're gonna wrestle? That's cool. I wish I had the nerve. I'm not in good enough shape to try to do anything at this age, and then plus with my knee being bad. Okay.
And now Natalya looking at Lacey trying to beg off as Natalya drives her to the corner. And look at Natalya go.
I like Billy Gunn too.
Oh, Lacey sidestep.
Yeah, I've never been to Georgia, so I don't know if I like it. I guess. I don't hate it. I don't like peaches. I think Georgia's known for peaches, right?
The word nasty is referring to anything about the sassy Southern Belle, Cole.
Millennial, you're all over the place. Asking if I like Georgia and then talking about Billy Gunn. So funny.
None of them would be nasty.
I don't think that Lacey Evans is
Millennial, do you have any videos on your channel that I can see what you look like? I'm so curious. I'm going to your channel right now.
I agree with a lot of the points.
I know I subscribed to it, but I put it as a to look at later.
Dominate Natalya here so far in this match. But hey, are your fangs coming out? You a little jealous over there?
No, you know what? I loved Lacey Evans until she had her fan in my face. I was a big fan, big supporter.
Well,
she disrespected
inside
me.
cradle, Natalya rolling her up, and Lacey kicks out at 2. I can't believe you're so upset over a finger. And Ray Lacey
So it doesn't look like you have any videos that I can find real quick anyways. Hi Cowboys Princess, how are you?
We're looking up at Lacey Evans. Well, we will be if she wins this matchup because we next.
I'm really tired because I'm not usually this is like bedtime during a work week, and I thought I would do an experimental kind of Monday and Tuesday night stream with wrestling being in the background and have that as a chat topic or whatever topic came up. And we've had people come in and out of the chat. I'm not sure the wrestling angle is going to work. I don't think there's enough interest, or I don't have a big enough fan base. But we'll see tomorrow. But had a weird day at work, so I'm a little mentally drained from work, and then physically now I'm really tired from being up. I know 10:30 isn't like super late for a lot of people, but it is for me. Melinio, why do you want to know if I like New Guinea? I have no idea.
Ooh, haymakers from Natty.
And Natty extremely upset after the way Lacey Evans spoke.
All right, Melinio.
Earlier on, and now driving Lacey into the.
I don't. You're so weird.
Teach her some respect.
I don't know what to do with you. I'm gonna remove the comment, even though everybody saw it.
There it is. The woman's
and
connects. Natalia may be.
Thank you, Cowboys Princess. So I've had a weird night with chat too. The one person right above you, all over the place, from Spain. So there was a little language barrier. I've had some buffer issues. So I've been dealing with like some buffering with the mobile phone here. So that hasn't been good. So I don't even know who's left. It says I've got 3 people watching, but I don't know.
And it all started with the woman's right to Natalia, which would set up Lacey Evans.
One of those is me.
So. With the women's right. And look at this athleticism. This is sassy. This is classy. This is what Superstar.
Thank you for smashing the like button. I do appreciate that.
I hope Becky Lynch is well aware of what's coming her way.
I think the entire locker room got eyes on this tonight.
Yeah, it's the oh my goodness for the comment that was written.
It was beautiful. Lacey Evans earns herself an opportunity at the Raw Women's.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually a bucket list of mine to be in you're still here, and I didn't have any credit. Be an extra in a movie. That's kind of like a bucket list thing to do.
Do you think that your third partner can prevent that from happening?
Ooh, that third partner. Chuck, you really want to know who that third partner is, don't you? You really want to know? You want to know who the third man is?
We do.
No. You gotta wait like everybody.
Yeah, the buffering is.
You know what?
It's really bad tonight.
All right.
For me.
Well, you do gotta wait like everybody else.
Just happened about an hour ago. My first hour was fine.
I tell you, they're right. This is the honeymoon phase. Life's good. I'm a week out.
I don't know. Tomorrow night when I stream, I'm gonna use my desktop computer with my webcam and see if I can avoid that issue. I just like using my move it around. Going.
A moment to the partner race for Rollins and Reigns, but here comes the Scottish psychopath. This is about to be one hell of a knockdown, drag-out fight in Montreal. The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one.
Yeah.
Introducing first from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is set now for a hashtag 6-man tag team matchup. You know, WrestleMania once again.
All right, Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler.
From inside the ring in virtual reality. Just download the next VR app
Um,
on all VR platforms, as well as
I
the
do
next
not
VR
like guacamole.
preview app on iOS and Android. WrestleMania 35 in VR, presented by Snickers, is available now.
Wow, that's cool, K-Dog. Walking Dead, I used to like that show. A couple years ago, I stopped watching it, though. Probably the last 2 seasons, I haven't watched any of The Walking Dead. I'm a big zombie fan, though. Ah, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. And then there's the commercials. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. Okay. Very strange. Very odd night indeed. I'm definitely getting put through the ringer tonight. I don't know what I did today. Definitely had some bad karma coming my way today. Yeah, K-Dog, did you do the new Roseanne or the old Roseanne? The old shows, or do you mean like the new recent Roseanne? I never watched the new season when they came back last year. I never caught any of it. And then she had her controversy where she ended up getting booted off of her own show. So now I won't go watch it because I think that from what little bit I know of it, it seemed like that was a little bit of an extreme. I do remember King Kong Bundy, actually. I think I even saw him wrestle live here in Rochester, New York. When I was young, I actually used to like King Kong Bundy. Yeah. So they're technically on a second season, right? Like the new Roseanne show. The first season she was in it, and then the next season, how did they get rid of her? Did they kill her off? Did they have her die? All right. So K-Dog, you've been doing your movie work for a little while now, so that's kind of cool. If you're an extra, do you get paid for that? What is it? Like $250 for showing up? Hi, I'm not even going to try to say your name because I don't want to say it wrong. But thank you for stopping in my chat. Yeah, I don't know all of the details. I know she got kicked off of her show. It seemed like for political reasons and whatnot. So I'm noticing a trend of new people popping in the room that have zero subscribers. I think we're getting trolled by the same person using multiple accounts. So that's fun. There's Bob Micio finally deciding to say hello. I think I'm missing a Bray Wyatt promo. It's a very creepy doll on the screen right now, laughing. But I love it. I love creepy dolls.
Monday Night Raw Folks, at the Bell Center tonight in Montreal, the Superstar Shakeup is underway.
Superstar Shakeup in Montreal.
It has been quite the eventful night tonight. In fact, EC3
So,
stormed the ring and said, I want some competition. Well, what he got was the monster among men, and watch this. With EC3,
I lost my chat box. There it is.
Braun Strowman.
Well, it doesn't look like I missed any chat, so I guess that was okay. I hate that. I keep trying to maneuver between two different screens, and I end up closing my chat box because I popped it out of the YouTube so that I can have this. Yeah, I'm a big horror movie fan. We talk about horror movies.
Champion, a former United States champion, a former Money in the Bank winner, the man who defeated Kurt Angle in his farewell match at WrestleMania, and Montreal's favorite son, Baron
Sorry, distracted by the troll. I knew that she was signing into multiple accounts and just saying random things, not even necessarily bad ones, but just why waste time doing it? I don't. The trolling of streams is just so. I'm so like blown away that people take the time. I don't know. Yeah, Cowboys Princess. We do talk about horror movies quite a bit actually recently. I just watched Hereditary and Bird Box. One of my moderators had suggested those horror thriller movies, so I just watched those. They were pretty good. Bird Box was pretty good, pretty intense, and it had Sandra Bullock in it. So I'm not a big Sandra Bullock fan, but I liked that movie. I liked her in it, so that worked out pretty good. But it almost seems like I lost the two people that were actually in the chat the longest watching this with me. I don't know what happened. I lost Tyler, and I had to ask him a question. And Tiffy Richards.
As a result of WrestleMania, think back to last week when Drew McIntyre invaded SmackDown Live and took the fight right to the New Day. McIntyre still.
Wow, K-Dog. Well, okay. You have a good night. I have seizures too. Just something that we have in common. I don't need IVs for it, but I have to take medication twice a day. So I definitely understand the need to take care of the seizures. So have a good night. If you don't make it back, we're only going to be on for 19 more minutes because as soon as it hits 11, I'm going off the air, I guess is the term. Did you see Hereditary, Cowboys Princess? It was okay. I really liked Bird Box a lot more than I thought I would. The only thing I didn't like at first was the flashbacks, like the story going forward and backward. I don't normally like that. Like it's a weird form of storytelling in a movie when they do that. And it didn't ruin the movie for me. I just wondered if they could tell that same story differently. The only thing, you know what, Cowboy Princess, that I did wish they had done in the Bird Box was left it. I liked the whole twist with the blind school, the school for the blind. It made me think differently about the movie because I had a blind grandmother and I have a blind aunt. So I thought, oh yeah, duh, they would have been okay. But then I was kind of like waiting for like Sandra Bullock's eyes to glaze over at the very end when she looked up at where there would have been the skylight. I wish they would have ended it with the twists with her eyes glazing over and then just went to the credits instead of like the happy ending. So, I don't know. But for me, it would have been more fun to see like a twist at the end that made everybody like, oh my God, they made it, but then now what's going to happen? So, I don't know. I wanted to recommend to my moderator, Tyler. He's the one that recommended the Bird Box and Hereditary to me. And I have a favorite movie that I watch every once in a while that's kind of on that same of horror thriller, The Babadook. So if you like scary movies, watch The Babadook if you've never seen that. It's good. Yeah, K-Dog, we could, we definitely have a lot in common then. If you like all that stuff, that's cool. And you were in The Walking Dead, and I love zombie stuff. And you are friends with Kane Hodder, and I love Friday the 13th movies. I was just looking to see if I could reach one, because I have literally right by my desk here. I can't reach it, but I have my horror movies are right down there. Millennial, you might as well go, because I'm just going to time you out every time I see your name now, because you've definitely worn out your welcome, and that's being as polite as I can be. The jumping from multiple accounts to spam my room and troll. I guess it's the first time it's happened, but I'm reacting to it in a manner in which I've decided I don't like it, so stop. And that's that. Like, feel free to unsubscribe if you don't like that attitude, I guess. But I think it's counterproductive to have you in my chat for the purpose of doing nothing more than spamming me. Certainly a waste of time. Yeah, I do too. I love horror movies. If I had to choose between horror movies and superhero movies, I probably would go with the horror movies, just because I've watched them for so long. And I like every type of horror movies, going all the way back to the classic Universal horror black and white movies, which are some of my favorite movies. Because I love the time frame in which they came out and how shocking. I wished I could go back in time and sit in a theater when people saw Frankenstein for the first time, that movie, and when the Dr. Frankenstein has his whole spiel about God, and I just, it had to freak people out. Oh, this thing is... So I literally have 13 minutes left, and the stream that I'm using to watch the wrestling is not cooperating. All right, it's back. So, and then I like all the 80s slasher flicks, the Freddy Krueger, Jason, the Hellraiser movies. I liked those. And then I like a lot of the modern horror as well. So that's the one thing with horror movies. There's so many, genres within the thing. So where's Tiffany? She predicted that it was going to be AJ Styles, and she was right. And she hasn't chatted in a while, so I hope she's watching, so she sees that she was right.
Several years back, and since then his resume speaks for itself. And this is what the superstar shakeup means. New opportunity, new challenges, new competition, like you're seeing with Styles and Corbin in the ring right now.
I hope this means that Corbin's heading over to SmackDown Live.
Tag. And it's Drew McIntyre.
So,
Yeah, this beautiful drop back Styles. So
yeah, Cowboy Princess, thank you so much for coming in. My streams aren't always going to be like wrestling and hopefully full of buffering. So I hope you come back again. I'm sure we'll see each other in somebody else's stream at some point. So thank you. Have a good night.
McIntyre's not going to stop.
K-Dog, is that real? Is Mark Hamill really going to be the voice of Chucky? Because that's crazy.
I don't see that happening. Roman Reigns will be the first to tell you he knows he was in a fight.
Because there's actually 2 Child's Play Chucky projects happening. There's the movie reboot, and then there's also a TV series that are supposed to come out soon. Like I want to say both of them are this year, at the end of this year. K-Dog, you heard there was also a TV show that they're making, right? Like they're gonna have both. They're doing a movie, and then they're also doing TV show, but they're not related to each other. It's both Child's Play, but the movie and the TV show are each their own thing. I think that's weird. I'm so tired. K-Dog, did you get your IV? Did you get all taken care of? Because you did that fast.
Former Golden Gloves boxing champion. Former Money in the Bank. I mean,
we saw a little bit of that boxing technique a little bit earlier from Baron Corbin.
So, K-Dog, I think I'm going to end the stream because I really don't care about this match, this wrestling match. That'll give me a few minutes to get myself ready for bed. I have to be up at 6 for work. I really hope that you come back to my chat again. And I hope that I see you in another chat because I really liked talking to you and we have a lot in common. So you're one of those people that are fun to meet in a chat room because we have a lot in common. Between, I wasn't paying attention. I gotta mute that. So, yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream, K-Dog. But I want to make sure we see each other again in the future, okay? So I'll just wait for a second. Turning that off. Buffering tomorrow. Tyler, wait. I gotta ask you if you've ever seen the Babadook before you go to bed. You freaked me out, man. I missed you. I needed you. I had to boot that person. Okay, K-Dog, definitely. Tomorrow night we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to stream the wrestling in the background. And I think it's 8 to 10. I'm not sure if it's 3 hours for SmackDown or not. But yeah, I'm going to give like 1 second to see if Tyler's still here. And then if he doesn't answer, then I'm just going to Yeah, that millennial ended up popping back in under 2 different names. Like, kept switching names, and then even said that they were the one doing it. Like, I thought it was her, and then I didn't ask, but then she just said, yeah, she goes, sorry that I keep changing names and popping in. And I'm just like, you know, feel free to unsubscribe and not come back. Like, why are you bothering? Like, it makes no sense. Like, I was being as generous as I could, but I don't know. We'll talk about it more tomorrow, Tyler. We'll see if she comes back, and we'll pounce on her. We'll boot her out. But I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for hanging with me. JLA on the JLA member channel. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm so tired. I don't know if I'm gonna do this very often. I'm so tired. SmackDown, Tuesday SmackDown. We'll get the second part of the Superstar Shakeup tomorrow.